Hey guys, Don Maeda here. We are at the Fox 2018 product launch. Mark Finley is going to run us through two flagship products that they introduced today.
Yeah, so this is our updated V3 helmet. So the big story here with the V3 helmet, there's a few cool updates that we did, but the number one story is going to be our MVRS, our magnetic visor release system. And what we were really trying to do with MVRS is manage rotational forces from an external standpoint. Internally, we're managing rotational forces with MIPS. We felt like there was probably an opportunity to manage the lever effect that a visor creates. So we realized in analyzing some crashes from some of our top riders that the screws were not breaking away. We were using plastic screws and we were realizing those weren't breaking away. So what we've created here is a magnetic system. So that is how easy it is to pull this visor off. So this is the MVRS system and it goes on pretty easily as well. We've been trying to show people how to put it on. You get the center one done, and then once you hear those snap in place, you now have the MVRS system in place. And what we've done here, we had our guys riding these for during the off season last year. All of the top guys, Chad, Kenny, and Ryan Dungey, all started the Supercross season with MVRS on their helmets. Obviously, we saw Ken Roxon crash at Anaheim too. He was equipped with MVRS. Yeah, if you go back and look at that crash, we hated to see that crash. It was obviously devastating to Kenny, and we all know he's on the comeback right now. But if you watch that crash, you see the visor do exactly what we wanted it to do. As soon as he impacted the ground, the visor flies off, and it's reducing the chances of rotational forces being delivered through the visor itself. So that's MVRS. The other change that we made, and this is actually a medium, this is now a specific medium shell size for us. So this is a smaller helmet than in past years where you would share the large shell with the medium. Now you have a specific shell for all of the four major sizes.
Small, medium, large, extra large?
Exactly, yep. And so with that also, it helped us reduce weight on our medium helmet. Smaller silhouette on the rider's head, but also about 100 to 120 grams in reduction in weight. So a really nice update as well as the MVRS update.
So is the magnetic visor only on the carbon V3, or is
it's on all V3 helmets?
Okay.
So you'll see MVRS on any graphic, all the way down to the matte black version. They all feature MVRS.
I like this helmet, how it's got paint and then raw.
Yeah, that's a good point. We this year our graphics guys did a great job of leaving some of the raw shell exposed while you still have a great gloss multicolor graphic on the top of the helmet. This one is actually called our custom for obvious reasons. It really has that custom painted feel.
It looks kind of like one Ricky wore.
Yeah, back in the day, exactly. So yeah, that's our new MVRS helmet. This is a $500 helmet in our range, our premium helmet. You'll have the V1 is our entry level, our V2, and then you finish with a V3 on our premium side. And this will be available around August 15th when the line launches.
Okay,
Yep.
So all the gear here.
Yeah.
A lot of cool designs. I noticed there's a lot of kind of muted colors, like the fluorescence.
Yeah.
Fluorescence back in the 80s again.
I'm glad you noticed that. We specifically took some time to play with our color palette this year. You'll see some bright colors in the line, specifically in our 180 or entry level line. You'll see some bright colors in the 360 range as well. But yeah, we really liked how the colors and the graphics looked as we pulled some of the flow colors out of them.
Yeah.
So that was intentional. We felt like we really wanted to try something new this year, and I think it came out great.
I remember the earth tones in the Doug Henry era.
Yeah.
I was all about the forest green and burgundy.
The forest green, that ad, like we still have people sending us shots of that ad,
Yeah.
or Instagram, you see people post that all the time. So we, again, we felt like it was a great time to make a change, and I think you'll notice it just helps separate us from like everything that's out there, and we really wanted to, again, do something new.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the lines of gear, these are two Flexairs, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if you look at our racewear line this year, you'll have our premium Flexair, you'll have two graphics and two colorways of each of those available in our Preem and our Hi-Fi. As you go to 360, you'll actually have three graphics. You'll have the Preem, which is closest to us over there, Don. The center one is called Visa, and then you finish with the Drafter. The Drafter, through our initial showing the line to some of our dealers and things, that Drafter has been definitely one of our strongest. It feels really good. Matching helmets to link up with that. And then as you run into our entry level gear, it's our 180 line, which is a great product line for us. That's 3 graphics available there as well: a traditional race, one that we're calling Mastar, and then a SAYAC that you see in that blue orange over there.
Okay, so with the relaunch of the new Flexair pant,
Yeah.
the new chassis, I mean, I know from myself, I was blown away by the new
waistband.
the waistband
Yeah.
and the way it hugs
Yeah.
you, and you can't get it to fall down.
Yeah.
Has the reception on that pant been amazing?
It's been really good, and what you brought up there, in fact, I forgot to talk about it in the presentation as one of the updates. 3 major updates to that Flexair pant. The waistband system. So we had our pro level riders having the pant come down slightly on starts. So we're like, okay, we got to fix that. So exactly what you said, we have a more of a rigid waist system built into that pant. And Ryan Dungey and Chad Reed, like, first thing they commented on is that they loved the waist and how secure it felt on the bike. The second thing was we wanted to really slim down the knee design. We had an accordion stretch material that was very traditional in motocross.
No more point.
Yeah, you don't have the points anymore. So we're using great 4-way stretch materials. We don't necessarily need the accordion stretch above the knee anymore. So we slimmed down the knee design, got it to fit perfectly over knee braces or knee guards. The final change that I talked about was we removed the internal liner system. So no more is that extra layer of material that's building up heat, getting caught in your knee braces. It also helped us lighten the pant up a little bit. So just really cool refinements to a pant that our original version of Flexair came out in 2015. So 2 years later, we had so much feedback from our riders and from our consumers. We're like, these are the things we want to tackle.
Isn't it kind of crazy the way the fit of moto gear is slimmed down? Like, I was looking at some old pictures from the early days of TransWorld, and the guys' jerseys were like so big.
Dude, like big sleeves, wide sleeves,
Billowy.
billowy. It's funny, we were just looking back at some catalogs with Rick Johnson back in the red, white, and blue gear, and that was actually really fitted.
Yeah.
So, and that there wasn't that much stretch going on at that point, so we're like, God, how can we really be comfortable in that product? So now with the 4-way stretch, durable 4-way stretch materials, yeah, you're seeing a change in the way the professional guys look on the track. It's not for everybody. Not everyone has a body like Ryan Dungey, including myself. But for the top level riders, the Flexair really is the premium choice.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for having us out.
Yeah, great.
And, we're excited to spend some time at the track with you tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks, Don. Killer.